I found myself face to face with Stephen Jay Gould's concept of non-overlapping magisteria recently, as presented to me as an argument that there's no conflict between science and religion. And I would like to put this rather ridiculous idea in its place, just for the record. Gould's idea in its basic form states that there is no conflict between religion and science, because science is concerned with explaining how the world works, and religion is concerned with finding morality and purpose. Now, I'm going to ignore the obvious flaw in the idea that religion has anything to do with morality, because I've dealt with the subject before, and I have yet to receive a convincing argument to show me that it does. While this idea was proposed in order to waylay concerns about the conflict between evolution and religion, its broader implications about the conflict between science as a whole and religion are enormous. This attempt to separate science and religion as having no conflict between them, I think, reveals an extreme lack of critical thought, because, well, for the simple fact that it ignores a function of religion that forms the foundation of religion's power: the explanation of how and why the world is the way it is. Though you can do this with every major religion in the world, let's pick on Christianity for the moment, as it is the most predominant religion in the country that I live in, and the one I'm most familiar with. So, let's remove all the claims exclusive to Christianity that conflict with science. We'll start with the virgin birth, since this is a claim that directly contradicts and challenges the validity of mammalian biology. So, that's got to go. Next, we'll go into the performing of miracles, mainly turning water into wine, walking on water, feeding several hundred people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread, and bringing Lazarus back to life. Turning water into wine is an obvious one. That's a claim that contradicts chemistry. So, again, that's got to go. The walking on water is a claim that contradicts, well, physics, as does feeding several hundred people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread. The claim about bringing Lazarus back to life conflicts with physics, chemistry, and biology. Jesus' own resurrection does the same, and his physical ascent into heaven 40 days after his resurrection conflicts with one or both of the scientific theories of aerodynamics and or gravity. Take your pick. There are many more examples of this type of conflict in Christianity and throughout the Bible and Quran, and I have no doubt that there will be many more of them that come up as science discovers more and more about the truths about our universe. But I'll leave the rest of the searching up to you. Believe me, they're not hard to find. So now that we've removed all the conflicts, let's see what we have. Did Jesus rise from the dead as he proclaimed, or he was supposed to have proclaimed he would and did, thereby contradicting science and what we know about the universe? Did Jesus perform miracles that defied physics, chemistry, and biology? And can Jesus even be claimed to be the Son of God without the virgin birth? Without these claims about reality that directly contradict science, with what authority greater than an ordinary man does Jesus speak, or even command greater respect then great people like Socrates, Plato, Confucius, Buddha, David Hume, Charles Darwin, William Shakespeare, or Thomas Jefferson. Once all the claims to knowledge that we know not to be true are stripped away, what is religion other than a tool used to compel believers into action and coddle adults with dreams of sugar plums? On the other end of the spectrum, if you accept science, if you accept evolution, with what validity do you accept Christianity as authoritative? Is Gould right? Is there no conflict between science and religion? I think that there is. Because no matter how true a believer claims any verse of a holy text to be, in holding that holy text on high and proclaiming its truth, they are attempting to stand on that book's power to explain the how and why of the world. Without that power, on what ground does Christianity or any other theist religion stand and assert its authority as a religion? Just something to think about.
I love the little tacos. I love them good.